I have been waiting so much for some more music from Ink, and here we are with a whole new album. For those of you who don't know, Iceland Kills or Ink are a metal band that have a specialty. They specialize in horror. So basically, pretty much all of their music is based on horror, movies, franchises, TV series, books, all that kind of stuff. It's all horror related. And they came to my attention and to the attention of a lot of listeners through their last album, The Silver Scream. Now, they've been doing this horror based music for a while, but with The Silver Scream, they honed that art, let's say. Not just the horror aspect was great with all the different movies they referenced. You had Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, the Saw franchise, Jaws, all of that stuff. But musically, it was great too. It was solid. So what else could they do? I guess they could just perfect it and expand to other franchises. The singles released prior to the album were all hinting that that's going to be the case. That this album was going to be a step up, an amazing album, something really special. The singles were diverse; they were all great, and of course, they were all based on different, well-known franchises. You had Child's Play, you had American Psycho, you had Pet Cemetery, and you even had Resident Evil, a video game. Now that the album has come out, I can say it was amazing. I'm not gonna go into detail about every song because really every song is great. I cannot pick a favorite, and I'm not a musician, so I cannot speak about technicality. I'm not a vocalist. I cannot talk about the vocals. But in general, that's what I'm gonna do. Talk about the album in general. First of all, that horror aspect. They've perfected it. This is their shit now. They've perfected it. And it's not easy. Like when you hear it, you have to appreciate for what it is. The way that everything comes together is really amazing. Like the way they capture the tone of the movie. Like if you try to imagine a metal song based on that movie, this is it. You will not get something better than this because everything, the tone of the whole song, the style of the singing, the instruments, the lyrics, they all reflect the property they're based on. And even sometimes they use soundtracks taken straight out of the movie, sound effects taken straight out of the movie, or use the instruments to mimic the sounds from the movie. How awesome is that? Same thing for the lyrics. And the lyrics are usually describing the story pretty much, but also the story and the lyrics are dialogue taken straight out of the movie. If you're a horror fan, you're gonna love this. I'm not a big horror fan. I'm familiar with the properties. I've seen some of them and I've heard about some of the others. But even I can appreciate what they're doing here as a metal fan. And then you have the musical aspect of it. First of all, Ink is known for their choruses. They have catchy choruses. Apart from horror, this is their thing. Catchy choruses. You just listen to them and they elevate your soul. You just want to sing along to them, dance to them, whatever you feel like. Their choruses are great, especially thanks to Spencer's beautiful voice. And then, apart from the choruses, this is a metal band, and you're not gonna forget about that because there are a lot of heavy riffs and disgusting breakdowns in this album. And even the breakdowns have a range. You have breakdowns which are like, yeah, you headbang to, you're like, yeah, this is cool, to ones that just drop you dead. You're like, holy shit, that was heavy. And even the breakdowns reflect the horror movie thing. Some of the lyrics are thrown in the breakdown, some of the sound effects, or somehow they again mimic the sound effects from the movie. It's fucking amazing. What else can I say? This whole album is perfection. I do not have any issue with it. I think they upped their game. They really captured that lightning in a bottle. I really have no issues with this album. It was great. Not one song was a waste. Even the first track, I forgot its name. I forgot the name of the first track in the album, but it's not even a song. It's an introduction to the album. But that's not wasted either because it sets up the story. If you've been following the music videos and you've been watching them, then you know there's a story. This is great what they've got going on. And let's just talk about the music videos as well. Go watch the music videos. Honestly, these guys are so creative and the music videos are really stuff that are well done. You'll see all the references, some scenes which are created, recreated shot for shot from the movie. Honestly, I think if these guys are given the money, they could probably do a better job in doing a Resident Evil movie than what this Welcome to Raccoon City thing is turning out to be. That's not looking too good. So overall, this was a great listen. I'm really happy about this. Like I said, I had no issues. I had a rough week, and then this just dropped in the perfect time. I just keep on listening to it nonstop, and I've just forgotten already about this shitty week. And it's the month of October. 2 weeks short of Halloween, but I'll take it. Overall, this was a great album, amazing. The guys in Ice Nine Kills, they really nailed it, guys. You guys are awesome, and I'm so happy to be alive in a time where I can listen to you guys as you're releasing this music. Thanks a lot. You've made my day.